Hi, Jen Gilchrist here with EmpoweredWomensLeadership.com, and I help spiritually sensitive, highly sensitive entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs help turn their sensitivities into their greatest strength. Sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming to be that sensitive to all that's going on around you and to manage your business, but really once you tune into it and harness your intuition, it truly is your greatest gift. I also help women really align their businesses with their unique purpose. So I notice a lot of people right now are just in transition, right? Last week was so much about transition. So whether you're realizing that there's another career path that you're meant to be on, or certain things in relationships aren't working for you, or maybe you're just kind of realigning your own business, I feel like that's definitely a big theme for what's been happening in the last month. So we're going to work with the messages from your angels oracle cards from Doreen Virtue and get some clarity on how to move forward in this time to make it really validating and help you really align with your path of ease and joy and all that awesomeness that's there for you. So I'm just shuffling the cards right now, and I felt like sitting outside today. It's just really pretty here where I'm at, and it felt really good. So I know there's a little glare, but I wanted to sit outside have my grandfather, when I grew up, there's this huge crystal rock that I'm sitting on that was in my grandparents' front yard that I love, and I felt like sitting on it today. So that's where I'm at. All right. So the first card is Rochelle, and it says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Love this card. Didn't we love that? Right? So it's really just this is really just a call to honor the ideas that you've been getting. If you've been getting some particular guidances or ideas that maybe isn't the most logical, or you don't really know how it's possible or if it's right, or you're kind of in your head about it, this is just a call to action that yes, those ideas are divinely guided, and it's important for you to have the courage and the confidence and trust to just follow your heart and start to take action, inspired action on those ideas that are coming to you. Last month in January, there's the retrograde going, right? So there's so much reflection happening. Some people can feel discombobulated, but it's really a time of like cleansing out another layer of stuff that's in the way between us and our path and what we're wanting to create and what we're destined, what is there for us, right? And so this is just speaking to noticing, in that time of reflection, maybe you journaled a lot, go back and read some of those things and really tune into like, what was these ideas that kept coming to me? Whether they were the quiet voice, whether it was just an idea in your dreams, in your journals, just notice them and take action. Because here's the thing, one thing that I've noticed, it's like we can get stuck and swirling in this stuck place of like, but I don't know what to do, and perfectionism starts to take over and turn into procrastination. And really, when you're not sure, if you just start to take a step, pretty soon, eventually you can course correct. You can be clear on, are you in alignment? Are you working through a working through busting a fear in your comfort zone, and that's why it's kind of intense and kind of confusing? Or is this kind of going in the wrong direction? But you can't course correct or know or really get clear on that if you're not taking action. But when you start to take action, it starts to become more clear. It's kind of a tricky one, I know. So the next card is Chantal, and it says, new romance is imminent with either a newcomer or through ignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. And interesting, I mean, the retrograde, or actually the full moon that just happened last week, was in Leo, which I'm not huge in astrology. It always lines up with me when I read about it, but I'm not like a big buff on it. But I do know it was in Leo, which is a lot about being open in relationships, right? So, and I noticed with a lot of my clients and friends and even myself, like there's a lot of focus on creating more love and more connectedness, or maybe calling in a partner if you don't have one right now. So that's awesome. Like that's a good sign for that specifically, but all of that has to also do with your relationship with yourself, right? Like noticing, where am I open to receiving? Where am I closed off to receiving? Where is there fear of intimacy? Where am I, pushing it away or deflecting it? So just start to notice and choose to be more open. Like notice how you can be more open in your heart, in the way that you're of service to others, and in a way that you allow it to come back to you. You know, like noticing if you get a compliment, are you able to receive it, or are you kind of deflecting it immediately, making excuses or giving it right back, right? Those are just little indicators of where we're open, right? So just notice, and always like make it yes. Just allow people to help you, even if it's just a friend, or allowing maybe the people at the grocery store to take your groceries out to the car for you. Like just allowing that energy of somebody to give back to you, I find is a way to really begin to kind of clear and open that heart. I have a lot more to say about that, because that will be maybe in a blog coming up, because I've been working with that a lot over the last couple of years, and it's been awesome and enlightening to notice where we don't even realize where we're pushing things away. So be aware of that and be open to it, and it's coming. So that's awesome. And Bethany says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. And this is always important. I think that everybody benefits from, this is also a form of giving to yourself, right? So this also heals the space of being able to receive. That means receive in all ways. When we're able to receive abundance or money or ideas or kindness, you know, as we give, we receive. So it becomes this reciprocal thing. And a lot of us, especially women, because we're natural nurturers and highly sensitives, because we're so open and aware of how people are feeling, that we want to make sure that we want people to feel good, right? So sometimes can tend to give to our detriment in a way that actually isn't feeling healthy or good to us. So when you take care of yourself, you start to give back to yourself and fill up your own love cup and fill up your energy levels and fill up what your body's needs are, especially in these transitions. It's very beneficial to give yourself even extra love and make your body feel really safe and acknowledged, and create that clear body being communication as well. So when you give to yourself, it opens your heart, and it allows you to actually receive more from others as well. So that is the message so far. I'm going to pull one more as I do. I kind of in the habit of, I usually, when I do myself, give myself a little next step card, or sometimes a punctuation wants to come out. And this card is Oshana. It says, take action in touch with your truth in this situation. And you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. This is beautiful. I love the ocean. And it touches back to what we were talking about. It touches back to the first card of taking action, right? We can get all these ideas, but if we don't take the inspired action, it's like you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So heaven's guiding you, and God and the angels are there for you. So just start to notice what's in your heart, and know that what fills your passion, follow your bliss, follow your passion, because that is alignment with what God wants for you, right? So it's all the same. It's all the same. So just following what you're passionate, what's in your heart, is so important. And then, strategies and things like that are important too, but basing your decisions from what you're inspired by is definitely going to lead you to clarity and on the right track. And then the other thing is it's definitely a call to trust, so trusting that support. And then what else I noticed in this is kind of reminds me of the self-care card, which, well, first of all, I'm noticing the dolphin and the turtle. The turtle, as typically, at least in my experience, means like retreating, going within, again, kind of taking that time to align and go within and slow down and give yourself the quiet time, or, notice what your body's needs are. And it also is a time to quiet and reflect. So sometimes we're so busy in our head or in our life that we'll be asking for all this guidance and help, and then we just run off and we forget to stop and be quiet enough to listen. So making time in your day, every day, to listen or journal, clear the mind so that you can receive the answers to your prayers in the form of guidance and ideas is imperative. And then adding some play. So it just looks like it's a call to not be forced into efforting action. It's a balance. It's a balance card to balance with some play, go hang out maybe with some friends. And I've been getting that message a lot in terms to the love card. is you've been working hard. Like, you're not going to meet anyone from behind your computer. Start to make time to have some balance and have some fun, and just go enjoy your friends. Maybe join a meetup, or whatever you're guided to do, to just start bringing a little bit more play and balance, so there's actually space for it to come in. So this is a beautiful week. It looks exciting. It's still continued into the balance and self-care and having that space for yourself. And notice if you're an effort or an inspired action. And if you're an effort, take the time to come back to yourself, play, rest, do what you need to do, whatever your body's wisdom is telling you, to get in alignment again, and then start to take action from that inspired action place, from the guidance, as opposed to efforting and spinning in the mind. So that is the message, and thank you so much. And I would love for you to join us over in the Empowered Entrepreneurs, or Enlightened Entrepreneurs group with Jennifer Gilchrist on Facebook. The link will be below. And for any of you that might be going through transition right now, I actually would love to invite you to an empowerment session, a 30-minute session to look at, getting clear. Where are you at? What's this transition mean for you? What's not working, and where do you want to be instead? And I'll offer you a few insights in that time, and then if it looks like we may be a good fit, then I can offer some ways in which I would be happy to more deeply support you in 2016, because there's a lot of momentum right now and a lot of amazingness, and I know sometimes it's helpful to have someone else to support you, to have a cheerleader, and to help you connect back with trusting yourself and your intuition, which is where I always guide my clients back to. So it would be my pleasure. I'll put the link below at empoweredwomensleadership.com/session. And I would be happy to give you that complimentary time. And I would love to chat with you. All right, take care. Bye.